Welcome to the Keeping It Real Conversation Show with your host, Camila, aka Sunshine. Today is Thursday, 7/11/2024. We are in the land of the living, and I'm so glad that God had his way to have us here this evening. Let somebody know that we are live on Facebook. We are live on the YouTube channel, which is the name of the show. Please like, share, and subscribe. We are live on Twitch. We are live on X, formerly known as Twitter. As I state, you're literally 6 degrees of separation from one another. You're literally one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Proven over and over again since I started this show in 2020. And what else do I say? I have some of the dopest people on this side of heaven on this platform every time we go live. Tonight is no different than any other night. This is a special one for me. I'm going to tell you why. I usually do, an intro, and I usually, grab the person's bio and all those wonderful things, but I did it a little different tonight. Reason being, this young lady, I had her on my show September of last year. September 3rd or the 5th, one of them. Mm-hmm. Last year, and she blew my mind. Just the fact of who she is, what she's been through, what she has accomplished, and what she's still accomplishing since the last time I saw her.
Yes.
I want y'all to do me a favor. I want you to tune in with your good ears. If you're at home, I'm going to need you to, if you're in your room, your kitchen, your living room, it doesn't matter what room you're in. I'm going to need you to stand up. I'm going to need you to raise your hands to the sky. If you're in your car, I'm going to need you to safely pull over. Mm-hmm. If you don't feel like getting out the car, you can roll down the windows. But if you get out the car, I need you to scream to the top of your lungs, "Welcome Threebomb to the show." We is not playing tonight.
Hey, y'all.
We're not playing. Thank you. Oh, we is not. Now in September was the first time that I had a conversation with this woman. Mm-hmm. And the list can go on and on and on about the things that she has accomplished, the things that she's doing, and the wonderful things she has done since the last time we talked. And I remember saying, I know I heard it because I just saw it the other day, that music was just the tip of the iceberg. And that she would be busy after leaving my show. I remember saying it. I remember watching it. And you about to find out what she's been doing since the show. I was watching her page. I follow her manager, and it's like every time I look, I am in such an awe. Like, honey, child, what? I remember doing something that I try to do every now and then. And I say, you are so beautiful to me.
Yeah.
I sung it to you.
You did.
And the fact that the beauty still remains.
Mm. Wow.
So, like I said, tonight, you're getting a special treat. Who's been in the estates of some of the baddest people in the industry, chilling in the white party. What? Who doing that? Who's currently making music?
Yes, yes.
Who's currently just did a film,
Mm-hmm.
stage play, all this, girl, and the list continues. So we're gonna get into this wonderful, the intro enough. But I just want y'all to know this princess right here, this young queen. I told you before, remember her name.
Mm.
Now you about to find out why.
They gonna find out.
So, ma'am, what you been up to since September of 2023?
Well, firstly, thank you so much for having me back on the show. I remember being on here back in September of 2023. And when I say like that really was very memorable from us sharing that song together and, just us chatting and really the art and the work of manifesting and how literally like we spoke that into existence. I'm talking a couple months later, just think one thing after the next, like so booked, so busy, and I'm just so grateful to have had you in my corner and for us to have that shared moment where we really said like this is just the start, and to take those words and see them come to fruition, see that actually happening. It was so beautiful. So thank you for having me again. Y'all, my name is Threebomb. I am a singer, songwriter, and now I'm into the acting. There's and I'm an activist, organizer. There's a lot that I do. Also a therapist. I work with mental health. I work in mental health. So there's just a lot going on, but it's been a lot happening. We've been very busy doing a lot of things. So thank you for having us on again. Welcome me on again.
It will. Here's the thing. It pays to be nice.
Yes.
You never know who's going to be the person or who's going to be the connect that gets you to your destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the thing is, you have to recognize, get out of self. Don't be selfish with yourself. How about that?
Mm.
Don't be selfish because it's somebody that needs you.
Right.
Now, she just said she's a therapist in her regular job,
Yes.
achieving beyond, and the doors keep unlocking. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And we're going to get into all of that, but it pays to have a great attitude.
Thank you.
It pays to be teachable and go in when you get that chance, smack them upside their head with the gift God gave you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For me, like teachable moments, it's just like I always stay humble. It doesn't matter whose hands I touch, whose homes I've been in. It's always a sense of humility present because I can learn from everyone. And so I think that with my walks of grace and my walks in life, staying humble and being accepting to different knowledge from everybody who I cross, I think that's what really helps. And like you said, just being a good overall person. Some people, as those doors start to unlock and as things start to get brighter and better for them, they might lose one sense of self. And that's something that I really cherish about myself. No matter what, always remember where that first door unlocked at. I always remember where it all started. And I think that really helps me along my journey.
Absolutely. I just know sometimes appreciating the village is
Mm,
very important to me.
yes.
My fans are called the village because I am a product of the village. I can't be me without the village. I
Mhm.
can't be me without God. I can't be none of that. But the support, um, it means a lot.
Yeah.
Anytime that I see you or Mr. Watkins
Mhm.
post something, I'm sharing. I don't
Yeah.
have to know all the details. Um, whatever I can do, I told you that before. Whatever capacity you need me to be, I'm
Mhm.
going to be there.
Yeah.
Um, and so let's get into this conversation because I can give you flowers all day.
Thank
Only right because you deserve them.
you. Same to you. Got a bouquet for you because you're doing it as well. So.
So the first step I want to get into is your growing up. I kind of structured it a little bit different than the last time we talked, but I feel like with every good book,
Mhm.
you have the beginning, you have the meat and potatoes, and then you
Mhm.
have the victory story at the end.
Yep.
I need people to understand how you grew up, so they can appreciate the gift that you are. So
Yeah.
let's go with, how did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up, I would say overall, my upbringing, I wouldn't say it was bad. I grew up in a single parent household, but like you said, the village was very important and it always will be. So, with the help of aunts, grandmother holding down the epicenter of the village itself, and having my cousins around me kind of helped me grow because of the fact that I'm more not an only child. So um, I was raised as an only child by my mom, by herself. And so just to see her always make it happen, just to see her always make it work, just a strong woman, I always knew, like, man, if we share blood, like, I know I got it in me. And then, of course, like my grandmother, she always paved the way. She was always that light voice. Whenever you needed someone to talk to, she was always right there, and still is. Even at my big age now, she still is. I was born in Newark, New Jersey. 973 Brick City, what's up? Shout out. Um, but around like 8 years old, I moved to an area called Edison, New Jersey. It's about 30 minutes away. My mom just wanted me to kind of have a different lifestyle than what she has. And because she had that opportunity to move us out there, she did. But I was always back home. That's the real theme of my life, always going back home. So I've seen a lot of different things growing up. I've lost a lot of friends, whether it was to gun violence or just different things, because, we start with humble beginnings. And where I'm from, Newark is not an easy place to grow up in. I've seen a lot of things, but I always wanted to be that person to go back to my hood, go back to the trenches and say, I came from where y'all are, so we can do this. Like, I'm a living, walking, breathing version of these young girls out here, so we really can do this. Um, so yeah, my childhood was chill for the most part. I always loved to sing. Everybody knew, like, high school. Okay, Threebomb. I was a mirror then, but Threebomb, she gonna be at the talent shows. Like, they're expecting me to either sing or dance. Now I'm from Jersey, so our method of dancing is called Jersey club music. We get down, sexy walk, one legged back. We do our dances, and it was really a cool childhood. I had a lot of fun, but my mom always kept me humble, and she always made me realize that life can life really, really can shape you. It just depends on who you have around you and the support that's there or the lack thereof. You got to make it happen regardless.
Yeah, one of those moments that in life when I was teaching the youth was, you're
Hmm.
like one decision away from being, it could be homeless, it could be drugs, it could be any of those.
Hmm.
You can't get to the point where you think you're so far from what you might talk about or whatever. That could be you.
Yeah.
And the fact to go back and be a testimony, that's the, oh, I almost jumped off this couch. To be a testimony to not just the youth, but to everyone.
Hmm.
Because if you get into a place where knowledge is power, it really is. And it doesn't matter what age you are, you can still do it. I am 46, back in school, full time.
Yes.
Full time. On top of everything I do. There is no excuses. I
No.
am going to be liberal arts into theater.
Mm-hmm.
I got into theater. I was acting as a kid, but not like for real, for real. And then something happened at like 20 when the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
It was like you're needed.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with it? So at 2021, 22, I did an audition
Mm-hmm.
and it changed my life.
Mm.
Now I'm addicted to the stage.
Yeah.
Guess what? God can use the arts to bring somebody in.
Yeah.
You look different. You sound different. What kind of animal is this? Then you have the opportunity to bust them upside the head with the gift that
Mm.
God has given.
That's the
Huh?
one.
So that's what you're doing.
That's what I'm doing. Thank you.
To be able to, like you said, a walking testimony. That's what the world needs. And I said this all the time. This year, 2024, I wanted my show to be about Black love, not
Mm.
just in relationships, but to why do you do what you do?
Mm-hmm.
Which can inspire somebody else to mimic you.
Right. Yeah. One of the biggest things, yeah, that's like one of the most honoring things is when someone from back home DMs me or they see what I'm doing. They're like, yo, you really from the trench. Like, you really from where I'm from. Like, and I'm so proud of you to see the same girls and guys like I grew up with. And even though their walks and their paths might look different than mine, they always wrap around and say, I'm proud of you. You the one, you the golden ticket, you the, and it's just like you giving my kids hope. You're the one that I'm showing your videos to my children so that they can know that a girl that's from this place can be a star if they don't give up.
Absolutely. I before and I haven't met you in person yet. And I
Not
did say it, but I knew it was something about you from my first time of our conversation.
yeah,
I knew, and I told Mr. Watkins, I said, "Oh, she's definitely she out of here. It's not even of the win or if not. No, you too
yeah.
determined. You too determined, and you can see it. And so when that happens, the village will definitely support you.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you definitely going places, and
Thank
you
you.
still going places, and
Thank
you
you.
still ain't seen or scratched the surface yet.
Mm.
You still got growing to do, honey.
Yep.
And the crazy thing is, there might be other gifts in you that you don't even know is in you. Huh?
See, you gonna do it every time, like every time.
Every time. Who knew that you was an actress?
Look, the first time that okay, a part of the growing up in the summer, my mom never wanted me to be idle, so she did put me in theater camp. I always played very minute, very minuscule roles, maybe a mouse, maybe a helper, something quiet, something shy. I always was shy. But the first role that I ever landed, I was 14 years old, and I played Rudolph. I'll take it, okay? It was an off Broadway play. Sheba, shout out to Sheba Jordan, and after that, I never acted again because I was like, I don't know if it's for me. But a couple months after our first interview, uh,
Uh-huh. Let me
a
get close. Let me get close. Wait,
couple
wait.
come in, y'all. A couple of months after our first interview, I seen a casting call in Newark at City Hall, and I seen it the same day. It was the last day of the calls. They weren't doing any more afterwards, and I called my manager. I said, "Look, I know this is really last minute, but I think I want to give this a try." He's always like super motivational. You met him, you know how he is. He's like, "Oh, I'll meet you there." So where I live now is an hour away from where I had to go to audition. I drove up there an hour. I had to think of a monologue real quick. So I sang Killing Me Softly as my song to show my, I was multi-talented. And I did a short monologue from a quick script. And a couple weeks later, they called us back and they were like, we want you in our play. And now I've been with this production company. I didn't see it coming. I didn't even know that that skill was in me yet. But just remembering, like, why stop here when you never know what's inside of you that you didn't unlock yet? So that's what really was my call to action. Like, you know what? We're going to audition. Even if they don't call back, we can say we did it. So
Yes.
that's what we did. And I got the call back. And now I'm working with this awesome production company. Shout out to Initials. And yeah, it's been going really well.
I'm not surprised. And I feel like there's still more.
Yeah.
There's still more. Even in there's just still more.
Hmm.
Because you're needed.
Thank you.
You're needed. You're the whole package. And I'm not just saying that just because, I mean, it is the truth. You're the whole package. And the more you live, the more experience you have, the more it's gonna come out of you.
Yeah.
And all I can tell you is just have fun, take it all in, because everybody's not privileged.
Hmm.
Take it all in.
Absolutely.
Um, our next one, Threebomb. Tell me a I remember when story.
I remember one story. Got it. I remember when it was. This was the first time I really learned a valuable lesson this day. I had to be like 11, and it was me and this. You know how it be the weekends. You and your cousins go to your grandma's house. So we all was there this one weekend, and I remember when she had brought us a box of pizza, but because it was so many of us and only a couple slices, there was one slice left. And the cousins, we just all started fighting over this last slice. Like, oh, I'm getting it, I'm getting it. My grandmother walked to that kitchen. She cut that slice into so many pieces. It looked so nasty. We didn't even want it anymore. But that memory is just so like instilled in my brain because of the fact that it taught me a really big lesson. And it's the fact that like family matters. We're fighting over something that we didn't even want after the change of the way it looked. And so it just really brought me back to like what's important in life and what's not important in life. We were literally ready to take each other's heads off over a slice of pizza we all didn't even want after the fact. So it was like that's something I'll always remember.
Hey everyone. Hey everyone. That is a good I remember when story, because sometimes we want what we want at the time, and we don't know all the drama that comes along with what we want at when we want it. And like you said, after the change up, nobody wanted it anymore. And that goes into like your relationships. It goes into anything that at that moment. I remember when my favorite color used to be purple, hence purple. And somewhere around it switched to blue.
Mhm.
And I swore up and down, purple, 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 purple. I never saw it coming that one day it would be blue.
Right.
And sometimes you just don't know. When you're in your 20s, you're still learning yourself. When you're in your 30s, you're still learning yourself. Guess what? 40, 50, 60, you're still learning yourself. What is the point? And am I getting at? You're going to still be learning yourself.
Mhm.
Because what I liked when I was 11, I don't like no more.
Right. Things change. People change. Circumstances, environments change. Our very minds are changing every single day. So it's like you never have to stay with one thing. You never have to just be this because you said that you were that when you were 10. Like you're
Absolutely.
and better yet.
Was it today driving home,
Mm-hmm.
and it was stop limiting yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Why
Yep.
are you limiting yourself?
Yep.
There's a big old world out here. What makes to say that you can only stay in one state? Huh?
So
Make it make sense.
mm-hmm.
No, there's more to us. And I believe the Bible's talking about he gave us many talents, right?
Mm-hmm.
With the S. He didn't say, I just gave you one talent.
Talent.
He said with an S.
Mm-hmm.
So you still got to keep digging.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're not too old to keep learning. You're not too old to jump off a cliff and run into some raging water. Go swimming with a dolphin. I don't know. I'm sure gonna do it. I sure am.
Might as well. We only
Might
have
as well.
got this one life to live, and honestly, it's going really fast. Do it all. Do everything.
Absolutely.
Like
Do
be
it.
yeah
Why?
now. Like start today. Like come on. Mm-hmm.
Start today. I couldn't tell you how many times I'm stopped about my tattoos, while I'm stopped about my nose piercing, while I'm stopped about my hair color.
Right.
Main reason I feel like, my body is a canvas.
Yeah.
I have expression. And so this is what I did, right? My hair color. I said it's hair.
Come back.
Why you want to let your hair grow out and all? It irritates me. I like short hair. For me,
Yes.
why you change your hair color so much? It's fun, and I love colors. So this is my way of having the crayon box.
Right. And
Why not?
yeah, and you're the artist. You have all these crayons, and you're
Come
literally
on.
like they don't get it. They don't get it. Like it's a bigger picture to all of this. We are all artists in our own way. Whatever way we decide to use the crayons. Some of us might draw, some of us might mix the colors, some of us might sketch it out, but regardless, we are creating what we want ourselves to be. And if for you that's changing your hair colors, do it all. Cut it off, grow it back.
Call it off. Grow it back. It
Do
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's all your expression.
Yes.
They said, well, why purple? It wasn't on purpose. Not for
Mm,
real. I had a little bit of pink left, and I had a little bit of blue, and I mixed it together, and voila,
purple it was.
purple it was.
Purple rain, okay. Love it.
And any color, I'm gonna rock it because it's me. What?
Way.
It just takes courage and
Yeah.
boldness to do it. It's okay. I'm not here to impress anybody. I'm just trying to do a better version of myself, whatever that looks like.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to be in competition with you. You
Right.
can't beat me at me being me.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
girl,
Look.
something else. You something else. So the next one is when destiny calls. What you doing?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
No, no, no. Can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. Yeah.
Oh, that was Destiny calling. Cause I'm picking up. When Destiny calls, I'm picking up every time. The thing about the beauty of this whole world and this whole life, we don't even know what our destiny is. We're literally on this path to seek it out. And I think that where I am right now in my life, I'm getting closer and closer to that destination. Destiny is leading me to that destination, and I don't even think that's the last stop. So whenever it calls, I'm accepting, because I want to know where it leads me, good or bad. Because if it's something bad, then I'll learn from it, and if it's something good, then I get to grow from it. So regardless, whatever the destiny ends up being, I'm there for it all. I want to feel it all. I want to immerse myself within every piece of it, because it's all a part of my journey.
Absolutely. And
Mhm.
the more you do it, the easier it becomes. When you kick fear out and you kick everybody else out and their negativity and their naysay, and you still trying to explain to them what they will never understand. Listen,
Mhm. It's so
it was,
funny.
it was this a part of the Wiz. Don't you carry nothing that might be a low. Come on, ease on down the road.
Yep, he's on down the road with all the way.
Girl,
When you said kick out fear, it reminded me of the movie I just watched, Inside Out 2. Not sure if you.
yes, I saw it.
Yes, when you said kick out fear, I literally, it just took me back to the theater, and it's just like, it's so, I love that movie so much. It's just like all parts of you, all feelings that are in your body, they all matter to a certain extent, but some of them are not necessary at certain points. Sometimes you have to kick out fear. Sometimes you have to kick out anxiety. Sometimes you need joy. But it also showed me that an excess amount of any of the fears also
Can be
can't
a
be good.
problem.
Exactly. Everything is about balance. So I think when it comes to destiny and what is meant to be, and where your life is going to go, having that balance within yourself is really going to help you ease on down that road.
Girl, you're gonna make me get off this couch. I don't know how many times
Uh,
I said that tonight. Um, the next one is dead or alive. Who would you like to do a collaboration with?
oh my goodness, Whitney Houston, my powerhouse, my wit, my she is from where I'm from. Like, she is from Newark. She's a Newark native as well, and her voice literally transcended through
Time. Hmm.
time and time again. It's 2024 and I'm still, we're too broken. Like, I loved her voice, just
Don't
her
be teasing us
voice.
like that. Why would
Oh
why would
my
you do that?
goodness. Look. Her poise, her determination. When I was watching her at I think it was one of the BET award shows from way back when, and just how all eyes were on her when she spoke. And she just walked in a room and people sat up, and she just was so comedic, but just so bright and beautiful still. And I would love to collaborate with Whitney if she was still with us. But
Absolutely.
someone that is alive, Lauren Hill. I've been a Lauren stan, okay, since I could remember listening to music. And another native from Jersey, no East Orange, Newark. Her voice. I think that my sound I kind of pull from Lauren a little bit, because she has a raspiness to her
Yeah.
voice, and just
Mhm.
like a power and a punch to it, and it's so textured. I love her voice. I would love to collaborate with her.
There's so many, not just in the entertainment world, there are people that I will support
Yeah.
whether the critics said it was bad or whatever. Um, I'll follow them and I'll try my best to support everything that they do. Like a Denzel, um, that Washington, that is. Um,
Yes.
there's certain ones that you're going to have a great experience with
Yeah.
them.
Absolutely.
And some of our singers, I enjoy the ride.
Mm-hmm.
There are some that you never hear anything about, but
Right.
then there's some that's always in the news.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't take away their gift.
Yes.
And so I'm glad to say on camera that I'm glad to see your journey from the beginning. Or
Yes.
actually, I would say almost mid, because I wasn't there in the beginning. But
A little.
however, yes. So the story is continuing to be written
Yes.
who you're going to become.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And this is why certain things like these platforms give you the honesty and transparency of your life. Because at the end of the day, someone's gonna watch this and say, "Hey, if she can do it, I can do it." No matter how long it takes, long as you keep moving and be around positive people who's gonna push you and make you better, you're not just gonna end up at Wyclef.
Look. Yeah. Yeah.
Who was just partying? And I was like, Wyclef, wait, that's only one Wyclef that I know of.
Hmm.
How
Yeah.
in the world? How?
I
How in the world?
so yeah.
Please tell me, please, because
It,
I'm waiting to hear this.
so we actually ended up collaborating with his brother, my manager's brother, and Wyclef's brother went to school together. So that was a connection, and of course, it's always about who you know. So they went to school together. So he said, I know a singer, and we were able to go to the school studio and work together. His name is Sadek John or Gene, and it was really a great experience. He sat with me. He might have been one of the first people to ever really sit with me and just humble me in this music stuff. Like, he was teaching me different piano keys and ranges and octaves, and I'm thinking of, I could sing, like, I know this and that, but like, this is a family that really does this music thing. Like, they are music out. Like, so to really sit next to Sadek and for him to be able to show me different things musically and enhance what I already thought I knew in just a small moment of time, it was beautiful. So he actually gave us an invite to Wyclef's wife, Claudette. She's a designer. She does swimwear. So they had an all white party at their estate. And when we got the invite, I said, us? Like, huh? It's still like, who? Wyclef? Like, okay. So we ended up going. It was last Saturday. Um, no, it was the 4th. So last Thursday. They had a
Mhm.
4th of July big, like, extravaganza, all white, and it was awesome. It was so cool. He did a live performance. Everyone was just, hey. It was so much fun. And Wyclef, he's so real. Like, he's so down to earth. And with some celebs, you're in their home, you're thinking like, oh, are they even gonna see me? I shook his hand, we hugged, like, he took time to speak with me. He was just really raw. And to know he had a show in Jersey City or New York that same night with Fat Joe. So he had to end up leaving, but he still ended up like getting on the mic. It was a great experience. So I was really honored and privileged for me and my manager Jamil to be able to be there. It was great.
I saw it on Facebook and I was like, wait, huh?
Yes, and the house was gorgeous. Like, it was huge,
But
beautiful.
I always say this too. I have some friends that's in Alabama I have several friends that are like on millionaire status, right?
Yeah.
And I just don't believe God will put me in the presence of millionaires and not make me one.
Oh, okay. Saying though,
Was you were at an estate having a party, being at a party.
mm-hmm, that my time might come. So our destiny. Hello.
Hello, is Destiny you on
Hello.
the phone?
That's you.
Hello, I've been waiting for this phone call.
Oh my
I'm
god.
glad you called me though.
Yeah. Mhm. Where I need to be? What time? Already there? Okay. Yeah.
Just walk in. You got
Mm.
your credentials. Was you on the invitation list?
Look, when
Listen,
they,
everybody can't go. I didn't told you that.
I never been at an event where like the list was numbered and like my name was next to a number and it went to like they had to verify. Okay, I needed something on my wrist to get in. Like, what? Me?
Yes, you. What is you? What?
It, yeah.
So I
Yeah.
wasn't there, but
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what I did though.
What did you do?
So there was a picture of you and Wyclef's wife, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
I shared that photo several times, and in my mind and in my spirit, I said, "Ooh, I remember when."
Yeah, I remember when. Yes. Okay.
I I introduced the show as saying, "Y'all remember in September of 23,
Uh-huh.
she was on the show.
Yeah.
That was just the beginning.
Absolutely.
She has done leaps and bounds since then. So if we saying and prophesying now
Mm-hmm.
that she already walking in greatness, where's she going?
Yeah. Thank you.
Destiny, hello?
Can you add me to the call?
Wait, hello? Is it me you're looking for?
They looking.
I'm just saying. Uh, yes.
It's great.
What is something people will be surprised to know about you?
I think. I think a lot of people will be surprised. Let me see. I think a lot of people will be surprised to know that I'm an introverted extrovert. Like I actually prefer to be by myself, but because of what I do in the industry that I'm in, oftentimes I don't get that. So I have to be in the mix and be extroverted. And I think that a lot of times when people meet me, they just think, "Oh, you're just this social, this extroverted thing," and it's just like it took a while to get here. Like I was always the quietest in the room. Like unless somebody said my name, you'd probably not know I was there yet. That's how I used to be. And so to see me now and I get on stage and it's just like, oh my gosh, she has no fear. She's not shy at all. She's just this social, just around and so friend. And it's just like they would be surprised to know that like it wasn't always like that. And it did not start there. And you know, I do still need times where I'm alone. I just started
Yeah.
solo traveling just this year because I needed that space and time where it was just like me, myself, and I. Who Threebomb is three, me, myself, and I. We needed that time to self. So I think that's something that a lot of people be like, "Oh wow, I didn't know that about three. Like I didn't know."
It's amazing. Again, like we said, it's the journey. It's still digging and finding yourself.
Yeah.
Some things you have to change. Not only with the time, but the experience or the lesson. In
Mhm.
order for you to get to where you need to, sometimes you do have to be alone where you have time to think
Yeah.
and you have time to relax and have downtime for yourself because resetting is a good place to be.
Yes.
Where I don't think people would be surprised nowadays, but I have to take a nap.
Yeah.
I have to. The thing that we used to hate to do,
Got to.
I have to take a nap. Like, in order for me to have that second part of the day, like getting on here or something like that, or have an event, I have to take a nap from work because guess what? The energy that is pulled from you from there, I need to reset. Is it always going to come through a Mountain Dew or a boost or
At
all of
all.
this? No, I need to literally unplug,
And
take
plug.
a nap, yep,
Mm-hmm.
and recharge. And then, hello, sunshine, I'm here. Yeah,
Exactly.
I have to take a nap. Um, it is a must,
Yeah.
or you won't like the other part of me.
Right. It's like the sky and the actual sun itself. Like even the sun needs to recharge. That's why we get
Recharge, yes.
like we the moon is our nap, and then we wake back up. The sun back out again. Sometimes it might be a little rain, but the sun's back out again. But guess what? At the end of that day, you're going to see the moon. Why? Because it needs to recharge. It's a revolving door.
Listen, sometimes the things that we take for granted is the lessons that we have to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Like really, not only perseverance or longevity in the business.
Yeah.
You really have to take care of yourself, health wise, mental. You know this. All of this has to, I mean, eating right. I just had a conversation today about dieting. I put out this morning, there was the moment of transformation.
Mm-hmm.
I put out pictures of when I was 330 pounds.
Mm.
Probably that probably didn't cross your mind that I was that big at one time.
No.
But what he told me, and this is God, he said, I want you to look back over your life and I want you to physically see what I have done for you.
Wow.
And it was saying goodbye to depression, goodbye to oppression, goodbye to, he says, sometimes you don't understand how much weight you're carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all better catch me in the spirit.
Patrick, come on.
You don't know how
Mm-hmm.
much weight you really carrying until you release it.
Mm.
Until you release it. God said, what you carrying that for? This is what I'm here for. I said, I'm down to 215.
Congratulations. Come
When I
on.
let it go and I start worrying about me, taking care of me, my next breath, huh? Taking moments for myself, even if it's taking a bath, even if it's turning the lights off, even if it's just a moment of turning your phone off
Yeah.
and just be with yourself. I can't give to people what I don't have.
Hey.
How you gonna be sunshine and you can't give not a ray? Oh, to make that make sense.
You can't. You can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like pouring from a cup that has nothing in it. It has
Nothing.
to
You just
fill.
have the action of it. It
Mm.
looks like
Yes.
you're
Worthy
pouring
with.
something,
Come on. Come on.
but there's nothing coming out. Why are you pretending? Why are
That's
you being fake? No, we need realness. What this show is, keeping it real.
keeping it real.
Look, there has been shows over and over again where it shows the downfalls of
Yeah.
some of our artists,
Yeah.
both entertainment as well as music, any of this. Why? It's for you to learn the lessons now. So when you get there, you're not making the same mistakes that everybody else made.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
So when you get there, when you're walking in it, you can smell the roses.
Smell them already.
You can say, I was at the party, not just at the party. I'm on the list. I got pictures with Wyclef. I got pictures with Wyclef wife. I'm
Yep.
in the white, like, hey, hugged up. Like, this ain't nothing I made up.
Nope.
So guess what? If God did it before, God will do it again.
Mm.
And this time it might be on a bigger scale. Who can you handle it?
Look, I told you I'm picking up that call every time. Every time.
I don't know how we always get up on this. I don't know.
Every time it get real spiritual. Every time. But it's always necessary.
Now that you said that. So the next part is the importance of love and perfecting your gift.
Mm.
Like I said earlier, and we were talking with my praise team on Tuesday that
Yeah.
people say everything, anything, everything, everywhere you go, if you ain't doing it with love, it's for nah.
Yeah.
It's pointless. So when I see you, when I hear you, I hear love.
Thank you.
I see love.
Yeah.
And the fact that you hungry to perfect your gift.
Mm-hmm.
It exemplifies even more, louder of
Yeah.
what love is. So tell the people, how old are you again?
24, gonna be live 25 next Saturday, y'all. Kansas City.
All of this at 25. Might as well say.
I got let me got a couple days left, I guess.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the 24-year old importance of love and perfecting our gift. About to knock on the door at 25. Talk to me, honey.
A lot. Some people think birthdays are minute. Some people they're like they go all the way for their birthday. For me, I've always loved making it another year around the sun, because the unfortunate truth is, and not to be like so grim or sad, but like one of these years around that sun, I may not make it to see that birthday. And so I've been doing a lot of reflecting the whole month of July. 24 years of around that sun, 24 years of experience, 24 years of memories, 24 years of people. And it's just like 24 years of love. And I still have so much left to give. When it comes to singing, I probably started that around 3, 4. So 20 years of that, and I still love to do it. I'm still hungry. Still feel like I didn't eat enough. I still feel like I didn't eat it off. I feel like my stomach is just so empty when it comes to my passion of music. Um, I just want more and more and more. And I like to do it for myself. The music that I make, I like to hear. Like, I bump me in the car. Having other people that like it, that's just a plus. But I genuinely love the music that I make because it's from my experiences. So from me reflecting on the 24 years of life, I think I'm very, very, very. I don't think I give myself enough rounds of applause sometimes because I'm always on the move, and I don't always get the chance to just sit down and say, "Hey, Amira, Threebomb, look at what we've done these 24 years of life." So I've
Mhm.
been doing a lot of that lately, just thanking myself for never letting myself fall, and even when I did hit that ground, making sure that three fell on her back so she can always look up, because when you look up that means you can get back up. And I've been taking this time to really just cherish my moments, whether it was the downfalls or the wins, just taking it all, looking at all old pictures. I'm doing that today, looking at my old pictures and watching my own changes, both physical
Mhm.
and mental. Watching my old videos and how I would speak and just do different things, and then watching them now in 2024 and like, yo, you've grown. Like, you're really evolving, and I'm so proud of you. So I've been doing a lot of that lately. I hear 25 knocking at the door. I hear her walking up the steps. She's gonna be knocking next Saturday. So just enjoying these last days of 24. Really looking forward to me being quarter century. It's a big deal. I'm really excited to see what 25 is going to bring.
Listen, young preacher, Lord Jesus. Um, the growth, not only in growth, but you are so mature for your age.
You.
I remember when 24, I would know, Jesus, the embarrassing moments, the things that I was doing. It definitely was not on this level at all. At all. Um, but I'm definitely proud of you.
Thank,
Um, I need you to keep doing what you're doing plus some.
thank you.
You make it look easy, and I know it's not, but you make it look easy.
Thank
Um, for you to be at your age knocking these obstacles out the park, and you're not leaving without singing something, right?
I already know it. I already know it.
I'm glad you know that. So the other thing is the gift that you have, that God has, blessed you with. And I'm not just saying singing and acting activist. And how many degrees you got?
We 2 degrees up and some certificates under the belt. We got our bachelor's 2021, Morgan State University in social work. Then we got our master's 2022, Rutgers University, social work.
Wait, did you say master's?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm
Miss Sunshine.
I wanted to make sure that we threw that out there. At knocking on 25, you already got a master's and a bachelor's, some certificates,
Certificates under the belt.
all this instrument right here. I'm not playing with you. Like it don't make no sense. It don't. It don't. But it might not make sense to me, but it sure made sense to him.
It sure
when
did.
I tell you, your gift is needed, I promise you. You inspire me when I tell you. I get inspired by a lot of people for different reasons.
Yeah.
But I keep telling you, you the whole package, honey.
Thank you.
You got a whole job as a therapist, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I want to heal. I want to heal, whether it's through talking.
Girl, I'm about to throw this phone.
Music.
I'm not going to throw the phone because it's iPhone. But however, ooh. Oh, my God. My jaw's hurt now. I miss Mama too much.
I heard you too.
Before we get into these last two, I'm gonna need you to sing something. I don't care what you sing.
I gotta sing. I have so much energy like flowing through me right now. It's ridiculous.
So it shouldn't be a problem for you to sing. Go ahead, girl.
All right, y'all. It's your girl Threebomb. I feel in the spirit. I already mentioned Lauren. I said, I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. I said, in his eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches for me. Threebomb. Stop. I'm gonna sit back down. Thank you.
What just happened? What just happened?
You make me laugh. Oh my goodness. So funny. Thank you for allowing me to share. I've been singing that song all week, and I've just been feeling like I can't wait till I get to sing this in front of someone. I didn't even prep to like sing today. I didn't even know, but I'm like, she might have me sing, but I've been singing that song all week. I needed to get it out. Like that was, thank you.
I'm just glad I didn't have my lashes on tonight.
The lashes. Thank you.
How you just gonna smack us upside the head like that? And it wasn't even the whole song though.
A snippet. Snippet.
That's
That's right. That's
I
right.
probably I probably would be boohooing for real, like uncontrollably crying. I don't know what's wrong with my eyeballs right now, but
It's
mm.
it's allergies. That's all.
That's what it is. It's
That's what
the allergies.
allergies.
It just happened after the fact. I don't, Jesus.
Thank you.
Girl, I can't take it.
Oh jeez, you gotta stop me. I'm not like that. Thank you.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Um, See, first of all, the rules is when you have your show,
Mm-hmm.
you ain't supposed to be the one being emotional and stuff. Like that is not how this supposed to go. You wasn't supposed to come on this show and act up like that. That's not.
It's my pre-birthday, man. I had to cut up just a little bit for the people. You know, three little people, just a little bit.
That's not. No. No. Mm-mm. Woo. I need a drink after that one. Water, that is water.
Water, hold up. Cheers to the water.
Cheers to the water. My goodness. Hello to everyone, and I hope y'all were blessed by what I just heard. The pre-birthday cut up, right, Teresa? Come on, TT. So, man, sometimes when people open their mouths, I don't care what they singing. If the anointing is there, you gonna feel it. I definitely heard Lauryn Hill, but as I tell our praise team all the time, when we hear the recording artist and then when we sing it ourselves, I don't listen to the original recording artist. I listen to us.
Yeah.
And tonight, I was able to hear you, to hear God through you, and definitely moved me to tears that I didn't see coming.
It's okay. Tears of joy. Joy from the movie.
Woo. Jeez.
Thank you.
If I had a shoe, I'd probably throw it at you by now. Where was I? My God. God, next time warn me. Just don't be having people do stuff like that to me and then expect me to go on as if that just didn't happen. I thought we were better than that.
He's like, that was the warden. That was the warden.
The things that God do to us. We're going to have to talk later.
Oh.
So, getting into the nitty gritty of all things.
Yes.
Now that life has picked up and is on a different speed level.
Mm-hmm.
What is a balanced life for you now?
It was a life that at one point I did not know. And I'm just going to be completely transparent. Like, I really, really struggled, probably more than like your average person that can't balance life. Like, I was all over. I couldn't remember what dates was what, but I had to learn how to have a balanced life because at the end of the day, without balance in your life, it will run rampant and it will be all over and you'll just lose, you'll be sleepy, just like lose sight of where you're going without balance. So what I started doing, alarms are really helpful. I set alarms before I have things to do just to remind me, like, okay, we have this. I use a calendar now and everything that I have coming up, small, big, it's in that calendar. I really, really had to learn balance. Also not overbooking myself, not overdoing it. Cause I will realize, especially when I had to do things back to back to back to back, I really would need time to just like recoup afterwards. So just knowing like what periods of time again I need for self and what periods of time I can use for other people. So I'm still learning a balanced life. But those are just some things that have been helping so far.
Those are good. I live by organized planners,
Mm-hmm.
especially with the phone, especially with, I have two different planners.
Mm-hmm.
One I leave at work, and one I actually carry with me all the time. So
Like
at the
that.
spare of the moment, I have three different things going on to tell me and remind me.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, with type of things like this, you might overbook yourself. You're trying to be outside. You're trying to do all of this. You're trying to be with everybody. Being a social butterfly, you will overbook yourself.
Yes.
Again, naps are essential for me. I have to have my reset. Or you don't want to go out looking tired.
Mm-mm.
So you want to have again a balanced life. I would even suggest going to the spa, get a massage.
Yes.
If you
Yes.
don't have a jacuzzi at your home, go to a hotel or somewhere. Go sit in the jacuzzi.
Mm-hmm.
Relax as much as possible.
Yeah. Cause
Um, what was the other thing? Oh, you went to the movies the other day,
yes.
and so that's another good
Like,
moment to do something different that you've
yeah.
been already doing. So switch it up.
Right.
Switch it up. So these are, in the 40 something years that I've, been on earth. These are some things that will help you to not only stay organized, stay focused,
Yeah.
even the simple things of taking vitamins,
Mm-hmm.
um, all of these things, drinking water, walk, do something. Um, get you a laugh in. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
laughing.
That, mm-hmm. This is self-care as we speak.
Exactly.
Yes.
Those moments of having, the girlfriend talk or whatever, um, and letting it all out.
Yeah.
Um, not carrying, don't you carry nothing
Ooh.
that might be a low.
It might be what. Mm-hmm.
Come on, knees on down
Calm down.
the
On
road.
that. No. Yes, ma'am.
Don't you carry nothing
Oh, she did it. She did it.
that might be a low.
Okay. Yeah.
Come on and ease them down. Ease them down the road.
I heard it. I heard it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
See, that was beautiful.
So, don't carry nothing
Mm-hmm.
that might be a load. You got to ease on down.
He's on down that road.
That includes people. That includes family. That includes and keep on including.
Okay. What is not serving you, it has to go.
Yeah.
It like
I think I already took my other earring off. Might as well take this one off too. So,
it gotta go.
however, it got to go.
It got to go.
Whew. You was preaching in here, girl. This was what I'm saying. She's open for cast. She's open for conversations. We don't do interviews over here. Conversations with, hey, there's fellow podcasters and radio people on here right now.
I can't even see who's on here. Hey y'all, what's up?
I'm trying to tell you, it's several of them on here right now saying amen.
Oh, hey y'all.
Yes.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
Threebomb on everything. You can find me. Let's get
We
up.
gonna get there. Oh, we gonna get there. The last one we have is the importance of uplifting and empowerment. This is something that is my superpower.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I needed this. Actually, God told me in 2020 that I was going to become what I once needed for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So in those moments when it was topsy-turvy, I didn't know which way to go.
Yeah.
This is where he gave me, you are one person away, one advice away, one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. And
Yeah.
it's crazy because it's been proven over and over again. You have proven it over and over again since I started this show.
Thank
So
you.
uplifting and empowerment, yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we do. This is how we have our.
Yeah.
So with you being a therapist, with you being in the industry, with you being on stage, tell us about uplifting and empowerment.
I'm gonna start here. The job I work at, every single day, I help people that do not want to be on earth. What I've learned is that it's not even that they don't want to be here, it's that what's going on is too much for them to carry. They need someone that's going to empower them. They need someone that's going to pick them back up and say, hold on now, let's fix you up. It's going to be okay. This is just one step. We have so many steps left to go. So when it comes to therapy and the work and the art of healing itself, one thing that I've learned about people, humans, we just need somebody. We just need a little ounce of hope. We need a spoon of courage, a slice of a slice of I'm here for you. Everybody needs someone, and a lot of times that someone can be a stranger. And for me, in the job that I do, I'm a stranger to the patients that I work with and the clients that I have. But to know that my words is constantly uplifting them and empowering them to want to live again, want to, start their lives anew, want to do these different things, it's such a rewarding type of work. I just did a show during June on Juneteenth at the waterfront. And before I even started doing the singing and rapping, I gave a speech. And in that speech, it talked about my ancestors, our ancestors, and how, despite the struggle, they still were able to have joy on the day that they found out that they were free. And so when it comes to empowering and uplifting, I always take it back to the roots, take it back to our ancestors that paved the way for me to be here. There's no other way I can go other than up. So I have to uplift people. I have to empower the people that I'm working with every day.
Absolutely. Not only again, sometimes we put people or the words uplifting and empowerment in a box and say it's only going to come this way. That's
Yes.
not true. And so I get inspired and uplifted when I see a puppy or a kitten. It's the fact that they love unconditionally.
Yeah.
I wish I had time to have a pet. It wouldn't be a pet, it would be my family member, actually. But
Yeah.
however, I wish I had the time to pour into them as much as they're going to pour into me.
Mm-hmm.
And so uplifting and empowerment is, as they used to have a commercial, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Basically. And so, we have our moments in our time to say, hey, I saw somebody
Yeah.
and I didn't walk past them without hearing their need
Mm-hmm.
or not speaking or just being nice. You never know. A smile can go a long way.
It really can. It really can.
So these words, balanced life, uplifting, and empowerment, are very important to me. Along with everything else that's been on here and that has been said, this has definitely been. I knew it was going to be crazy. I already knew that. When I got the text back and said yes, she can come, I was like, oh yeah, We're gonna pin this in the book.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be epic as usual.
Heard you.
As I tell you all the time, if you need me, if you got something going on, you need to come on and promote. I got you. Whenever, however, we're getting ready for the church announcements. Everybody, the doors of the church is closed. We don't need you to leave. We need you to stay here for the announcements. Praise the Lord. So in 2022, I was able, of course, to release my first book, The Blueprint God's Design. It is on Amazon. You can purchase that. Of course, I thank you in advance for that. My second book, yes, God, that I released the first week in May of this year, of 2024, is called Can Prayer Change Things? It's not your typical book that you think it's going to be. But he asked me a question. Where are all the prayer warriors? Have you ever thought or considered, how did a pimp and a prostitute become who they were? Nope, I never asked. I'm sure they didn't say when they was kids that they were going to become that. What happened? And when you read the book, I want you to tell me, does prayer change things? Can it change things? I want you to go get that book. It is also on Amazon. You can put the name of the book in, or my name. Camila Foster is doing well. They're both doing well. I need you to go support that book. Also, if you want to continue to support this platform, you want to see this show get to TV land. I'm not saying I want to be the next Ellen DeGeneres. I'm going to be me. I'm going to bring what I bring here to TV land, so it'll go around the world. You can donate at the Cash App at Sunshine Camila, Kamilah. That's how you spell my real name. I thank you in advance for that. Wally Dixon was in the building. I don't know if he's still here. AKA Main Event from N1. Well, this show is sponsored by Black Top Streetball Association, BTSBA.com. Who is that? Well, that's Main Event, baby. I need you to go support him. It's some big things coming down the pipe, and you don't want to miss it. He always tell me we're getting our culture back. It's some big things coming down the pipe. You don't want to miss it. If you know of people that are doing positive things or want to promote their music, their books, whatever they're doing, if it's a survival story, whatever it is, again, you're literally one person away, one advice away, and one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Send them my way so we can have a conversation. You can inbox me on Facebook. That is my messenger. You can go on IG. Find me. We can talk. And if you don't have that, you can email me. I will give you my number, but some of y'all, never mind. That's a whole different subject. So, Threebomb on all social media. All social media. I need you to go there right now. I need you to go there, support her, link up. Those who have platforms, I need you to reach out and get her. I need you. Don't just take my word for it. Y'all heard her tonight. So again, I thank you guys for coming in tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe. Again, I believe in 6 degrees of separation. You're literally one person away, one advice away, and one help away from where you need to be in your destiny. Proven over and over again. And before I go, I'm gonna need y'all to listen to this. Hold it.
Like, this one really for the girls, though. Like, it's Threebomb. Girl just wanna have fun. Said girl just wanna go out, get it. Yeah, girl just wanna go dumb. Hey, said girl just wanna have fun. And girl just wanna go out, get fun. Yeah, girl just wanna get drunk. Hey, if you a bad bitch, say ay. If you a bad bitch, say hello. Walking outside in that bumble like J-Lo. Mad as could you shake like a cello? Only hit one, no, she does smoke on velo. Cause them off if he's smiling is yellow. If he don't got Apple Pay, tell him dope. Feeling good, yeah, I'm feeling real mellow. I don't like niggas that be telling hella lies. Cause it is live, no, it can never be televised. Hella eyes looking when they walk around you. Put the big in front, they ever talk about you. Check one, check two, see me, see you. I do what I want, you do what you allowed to. Boo, I make a nigga cry like boo. Who? I'm cutting niggas off like who knew? Said girl just wanna have fun. Said girl just wanna go out though. Shut the hell up and throw a titty in your mouth though. Like open up and really show me what that mouth though. Bound to really run the world with my crown on. Was come and go, but the girls really who I count on. Yeah. Melanie, you looking good with all that brown on. Girls, 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 girls. Said girl just wanna have fun. Said girl just wanna go out, get it. Yeah, girl just wanna go dumb. Said girl just wanna have fun. And girl just wanna go out, get turned. Yeah, girl just wanna get drunk. Hey, down with the bustle. I'm with the girls that get money and hustle. Once I get to it, yeah, that's a muscle. And when I need you, come to the rescue. Females with capes, never a dog carry shit like we apes. Different sizes, different bodies and shapes. This one for the girls, cause I can relate. It's hard to be us, but this is our fate. And I'm trying to make using my funky. Said he got it, so you know I go with him. Pockets no heavy, the goal is the M's. Pretty and solid, yeah, we be friends. On our back, we hold the weight of the world. Pretty and pinky, we pretty and proud. Tell me a secret and I'll never tell. I love my sisters and love my homegirls. You can have a lace front or be natural. It don't matter, you a girl and that's magical. Girl, cold call dip, that's factual. You my sister, now I'll never turn my back on you, never. They say we ratchet, say we crazy. They telling us to be a lady. This stuff that I hear on the daily. Give thanks to the women that raised me. Said girl just wanna have fun. Said girl just wanna go out though. Shut the hell up and throw a titty in your mouth though. Like open up and really show me what that mouth feels. Bound to really wanna roll with my crown on. Was come and go with the girls really who I count on. Melanie, you looking good with all that brown on. Girls, 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 girls. Said girl just wanna have fun. Said girl just wanna go out, get it. Girls, 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 girls. Said girl just wanna have fun. And girl just wanna go out, get turned. Yeah, girl just wanna get drunk. Ooh, girls, 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 girls. Just wanna have fun. Girls, 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 girls. Just wanna have fun. Like, it's really not easy being us, but we really wake up and we show out every day. And like, I just wouldn't trade it for the world. Like, I just love being a girl.
Girls just wanna have fun. The girls just wanna have fun.
Yes, they do. Yes, we do.
So, guys and gals, we had some fun tonight. I'm gonna see y'all on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't stand me up. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to miss it. Matter of fact, I have another person coming on this Sunday. This Sunday, a special occasion. You don't want to miss it. I'm trying to tell you, if you have a platform, if you're just out there on your phone, iPhone, Droid, go to all social media, find her. Find her. Link up. Say some good words to her. Keep it going. So I love y'all, and I will see y'all soon. Peace. Girl, you know I love you, right?
Oh my gosh, man. I love you. It's no way that it's something. It's something. You're in Detroit, right?
Yes, I am in Detroit.
I just met a hairstylist. She just moved to Jersey from Detroit, and she's been trying to get me to go out there with her. When I end up going with her, yeah, when I go with her, she is so chill. I think I like Detroit people. I really do.
I think you do.